Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green, I'm here with you once again, people. Make sure you get over to my new YouTube channel. It's called Green's House. I sit down with amazing people and they tell their very interesting stories. All interviews, quite the departure from what you are used to from me. Tell me an old dog can't learn new tricks. So I'll put hold on. It's letting me now. Your battery is low, dude. So hold on. So what I will do is put a link in the description box to that new YouTube channel so you guys can like and subscribe and share and all that other shit. I sure appreciate it. Preach. But check this out, guys. I finally found some racism in America. Not only, and of course, people are so fucking stupid and willfully ignorant when they say, how can you say America is not racist? What I mean when I say America is not racist, fool, is that it's not racist on a systemic level, even though all you hear is systemic racism, systemic racism. That's their mantra. That's what they say to themselves over and over again, is they flick their beans, equality. So when I say that, it's not on a systemic level. There aren't laws back in this racism that say because you're this color, you can't do that. You can't come in through here. You can't consume these products. You have to go over there. This Jim Crow ego that old butterscotch pudding eating son of a bitch at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue was talking about. It doesn't exist. Now, are there racist people? Yeah, you idiot. We're human beings. You're always gonna find pieces of shit amongst us. There are always gonna be dumbass people who hate somebody simply because of their race. And I would want to know how many of these so-called racists are racist simply because of a repeated activity or action that they've seen from a certain group. Meaning, if they were to actually get to know people of that race that they hate, would they still hate them? I don't know. It's an experiment for another day, kids. But what I do know is America as a country is not racist. We don't have the laws in place, the Jim Crow laws in place that govern how you move throughout society. You're free to do whatever, wherever, to whoever, with their consent, of course. But I did find racism in America on a systemic level, and it wasn't some little podunk shit kick town. It wasn't blah, blah, blahville in Alabama. I'm talking in a major American city. And you know, if it's a big American city, it's what? It's what? It's progressive and it's blue. But wait a minute. Aren't they the side of acceptance and diversity and inclusion? Yeah. You think that come from a fucking red city, man, that's ran by good old boys, by good old white man. Nope. Blue city. And it's ran by a woman. So it's a major American city. It's blue, and it's ran by a woman. And there's still racism there? How'd you find that? Did you use a microscope? Did you use a magnifying glass like Sherlock Holmes to find the racism, Jericho? No, I did not. I didn't need to. It was right here in my face. In my face. God, if you're listening, help! What movie is that from? Doctor said I need a backiotomy. I'm impotent. Get away from me, bitch. Fucking hilarious. One of the most hilarious scenes in a movie ever. But anyway, let me read the inflammatory tweet from this racist son of a bitch. Honorable members, on behalf of Mayor Michelle Wu, not Wu-Tang, don't say that. I'm trying to be serious. On behalf of Mayor Michelle Wu, I cordially invite you and a guest, a +1, to the white electeds holiday party on Wednesday, December 13th at 5:30 p.m. Oh, that's going to be a rager. Wednesday at 5:30. You guys suck. What kind of Christmas party is that? Let alone the fact that you're only inviting white members. That's racism. You are saying, and this is the mayor's office, this is a system, ergo, it's systemic racism. Please let me know if you plan to attend and if you have any dietary restrictions. Best, Denise Dos Santos. What are her pronouns? You wonder, because that's what I think. It's the first thing that comes to mind when I'm finished reading a fucking email from somebody is, what are their pronouns? Well, don't worry. Don't worry and don't wonder. Here it is. Denise Dos Santos, she, her, hers. Whew, now I know what to call her. Let me read that again. Honorable members, on behalf of Mayor Michelle Wu, I cordially invite you and a guest to the white electeds holiday party on Wednesday, December 13th at 5:30 p.m. That's a real email that went out from the mayor's assistant to the mayor's office. Oops. And of course, she was only supposed to send it to 13 members, but what did she do? What the fuck did Denise Dos Santos do? That girl mistakenly sent it out to all the city council or city employees. Whoops. You better watch before you send. You better make sure, you better check that CC list before you send. Haven't you ever sent inappropriate material? You check and double check who the recipient is. Duh. Stupid Denise Dos Santos. Whoops. Damn it. Meant to send it to only the white people. The people who are being invited, not the ones we don't want there, not the dirty coloreds. An invite concerning the Boston mayor's holiday party, specifically for whites only, was mistakenly sent by an aide to all members of the Boston City Council. Oopsie doodle. And then some 15 minutes later, that aide, Denise Dos Santos, who serves as the mayor's director of city council relations, blasted up a follow-up email flagging the embarrassing error. I wanted to apologize for my previous email regarding a holiday party for tomorrow, Dos Santos wrote. The electeds of color were not supposed to receive an invite. I did send that to everyone by accident, and I apologize if my email may have offended or come across as so. Sorry for any confusion this may have caused. Boston City Council is comprised of 6 minority and 7 white members. The revelation of the no coloreds holiday party drew some backlash. Hold on, guys. Wait a minute. My producer. Yeah, man. Of course, this is the only time you call me, and it's when I happen to be in the middle of a live or doing a video. What's up? That's the story I'm doing. The racist mayor of Boston saying the whites only Christmas party. Yeah, no shit. What? Are you sure? All right. All right, man. Next time, try to let me know before I get on here and make an ass of myself. Goodbye. You guys, I'm sorry. Turns out that it wasn't a whites only Christmas party. It was a coloreds only Christmas party. The white people, the white city council members, were the ones being left out. That's right. Michelle Wu, she is a Chinese woman who is the mayor of Boston. Park your car in the harbor yard. And the invite concerning the Boston mayor's holiday party specifically for electeds of color. That's right. She sent her aide, Denise Dos Santos, sent out an email. Here we go. Let me share the screen with you. You thought we had them on. You thought we were like, man, we finally got these racist white people. We caught them with their white hand in the cookie jar. We caught them white-handed. Nope, there's Denise Dos Santos right there, a woman of color. And it says, on behalf of Mayor Michelle Wu, I cordially invite you and a guest to the electeds of color holiday party. So if you're not an elected of color, we're not inviting you. Could you imagine if that were a white mayor saying you colored city council members need not attend? This is going out to whites only. You smell it? You guys smell that? Smells like a city burning. You think Boston wouldn't be on fire? You think this woman would have already resigned? You think they wouldn't already have an interim mayor in Boston? She would be fired, tarred, and feathered immediately if she were white. But she's a woman of color, so you gotta let them do stupid shit like this. They put these people of color, they put these people who are darker than a sheet of office paper in these positions so they can enact all this bullshit. Because you can't say anything to her. She's a person of color. She's Asian. That poor Asian lady. That poor Asian lady who are financially more successful than white people by far in America. Oh, yes. White people are barely cracking the top 5, if that. It's Asians at number 1. They make more money than anybody else. No white people at the damn Christmas party. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if it was a whites only Christmas party by a fucking mayor's office? In Boston, no less, a major American city. How many of those fake empty suit bastards would be out there for new legislation? Anti-whatever colored group of people legislation. Sloppy Joe would get wheeled out there and talk about the terrible history, the awful history of racism in this country. He would know he was a part of it. Oh, America is so racist and they're allowed to do this because they're white and blah, blah, blah. Why are these colored folk engaging in the racism that they claim is so bad and so prevalent? You're the ones perpetrating it. No white mayor could ever get away with this shit. No white mayor would ever even conjure this fucking idea unless they were done being mayor. You don't want to be mayor anymore? Do this. You will be relieved of that responsibility immediately. If this was a white woman, her own kids would be on the news talking about, I always knew that bitch wasn't shit. Mom was always racist. She always had something bad to say about the colored maid. About the Mexican dude you got cut in your grass. Jericho, that's racist. If that's racist, you haven't looked out your fucking window. A white mayor would never a whites only Christmas party? What is this, 1960? It was like that at one point. But why would you want to continue that? Why would you want to take this? Well, now we can do it. Now, this revenge angle. What is this shit? I don't understand. Why would you think that's okay? Now, why would you even think that's okay to come up with that idea, let alone put it in a fucking email? Even if you did it right in your mind and sent it to the group of people you wanted to send it to, why would that be a fucking good idea? Why would you even think that up? Why does Denise Dos Santos still have a job? Why does Mayor Michelle Wu still have a job? How people are in their own brain and in their own home, we don't know that. If someone's a racist and they keep it to themselves, you'll never fucking know. But when they're outright and blatant with their racism, where they put their racism in an email, you gotta go. If I were a white resident of Boston, I know I have a mayor in charge of my city that wouldn't invite someone that looks like me to the fucking company Christmas party. What kind of sucker are you to allow that to happen and keep her bitch ass in office? You're the black resident of a city, and the mayor says, I don't want no colored city council members at my holiday party. What kind of sucker would you be to allow that to happen and sit there and let them stay there and continue to be racist and exclude people simply because they look like you? But Michelle Wu, she'll keep her job. Denise Dos Santos will probably get a damn promotion. The bigotry of low expectations. They treat you like children. No, let them have their moment. It's okay. It doesn't mean shit. Just let them do it. Your kids ever open the cabinet and take bowls, metal bowls out, pots and pans, and bang it around? Let them do it. They're not hurting anything. They're having fun. We'll just put the pans back in the cabinet when they go to bed or go to take a bath or something. Just let them have their fun. Let them bang the lids together. Let them smack the spatula on the floor on top of the bowl. Who cares? They're just a kid. And that's exactly what's happening here. She puts out a bullshit apology. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry if I offended you for not inviting you to the party because of your fucking race. Some characteristic that you can't change. Some immutable characteristic. The way you were born. Something that's not your fault. Let me punish you for that. And then give you this mealy-mouthed bullshit 3-sentence apology 15 minutes later because I know that's all it's going to take because I'm a person of color. I can do whatever the fuck I want. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Make sure you like and subscribe to my new channel, Green's House. I am Jericho Green. Boston, you ain't shit. Man, I'm out.